Welcome to Raven's Scare School, where I, Ghost Dragon, will be your host and act as instructor as we guide our brave student Purple Raven, or just Raven for short, through the terrifying world of horror games. But there's a catch. Raven won't know what game she'll be playing each day. That's right, each episode will be a surprise, carefully chosen to ease her into the scares while we slowly ramp up the intensity. Now, we're not throwing her into the deep end yet, at least not right away. This Scare School curriculum is designed to ease Raven into the world of horror, starting with the creepy and unsettling before we dive into the heart-pounding, nightmare-fueled territory. It's all about testing how she handles the fear as it gradually creeps in. Now, each episode, Raven will be evaluated on 3 key things. Fear factor. How much did the game scare her, and how well did she manage those frights? Puzzle solving. Can she think clearly and solve puzzles while under pressure? And survival skills. Did she manage to make it through the horrors, or did the monsters get the best of her? And remember, Raven has no idea what's coming next, so her reactions will be as raw as it gets. Now, as we move forward, the scares will get bigger, the puzzles trickier, and the monsters, well, let's just say they'll be much harder to escape. From abandoned asylums to surviving against relentless creatures, Raven will be pushed to her limits, and I'll be here guiding her through it all. Will she keep her cool when the atmosphere is eerie and slow building? Or will she break down when we throw her into something like Resident Evil 7 Biohazard or Alien Isolation? Time will tell. But no matter what, it's going to be one thrilling and terrifying ride for all of us. So join me, Ghost Dragon, as we see how Raven fares through each terrifying lesson. She may not know what game she's playing next, but she'll find out soon enough. Welcome to Raven's Scare School. Let's see if she graduates with her nerves intact. Welcome everybody to our next episode of Raven's Scare School. In tonight's episode, we'll be rounding out the Dark Pictures Anthology with the last installment, at least at the time of this recording, which is The Devil in Me. Again, we'll be doing the demo version because I think there's going to be plenty for Raven to react to in those first few minutes. And in that, where it differs from the main storyline, where the main storyline follows a film crew that's been invited to explore a replica of a notorious historical site. Instead, we're going to be exploring the prologue version of The Devil in Me, which follows the, let's say, brief interlude that a newlywed couple has around the Chicago World's Fair way back when. And
I love Chicago.
You love Chicago. And you know, they're very excited to go see the World's Fair, and well, things don't really work out the way they expect them to. Now let's find out what happens. Are you ready, Raven?
I'm ready.
All right. So 30 minutes on the clock, or basically when you finish the prologue. But let's go ahead and get into the game itself. And you can adjust the brightness a little brighter. There's not really anything that's going to be super dark in this one, so we'll just make sure that it's good for the stream. And also go ahead and hit accept on that. And then we'll also adjust the volume and subtitles just to make sure everybody's good. So let's go to audio and language. Master volume can stay at 100. Let's make music be about 50. And sound effects can be at about 70. And let's go ahead and turn on subtitles. It doesn't have to be exact. I know, it's okay. Approximate. All right, that should be good. Let's go ahead and get into the game. Stop stalling. Let's go.
Why won't it actually use the back button? I don't get that. Are you trying to save currency? Yes. Okay. And then back again.
Oh, like you can't hit escape?
The escape button doesn't really work.
Oh, weird.
Okay, trial mode.
Yes, trial mode.
New story. Forgiving.
Yes, you can stay
Let's
forgiving for
do
this one.
this.
And we see that same quote that we saw yesterday. Again, just reminding you that every choice you make has a consequence. Bear that in mind. And again, you'll have some kind of rapid fire button clicking you might have to do, so just get your button clicking fingers ready.
Okay. I'm ready.
That's good.
Ew.
The wheel is 264 feet, Jeff. Can you imagine it?
I'm attempting to.
I bet you can see for 100 miles at the top. We should make that our first priority.
Whatever pleases you the most.
You please me the most.
You mean you are not weary of me after an entire day of marriage?
I will never be weary of you.
I shall hold you to that, my dear.
Yes, you will. Snake meat.
I think we've arrived.
Can you hit escape for a second?
Yeah.
Go to settings. We've got some glitching happening. Let's go to graphics. Down. Let's drop the quality down just a little bit and see if that helps. Yeah, let's go ahead and hit escape on that one. Okay, now escape back. Continue.
Isn't this grand?
As advertised. Very nice. Let's check in.
Ring the bell. Ding. Ring the bell. That's what it's for.
Are we the
Ding.
only ones here?
I'm sure that was a mad dash first thing this morning to get to the fair.
There you go. Ring the bell.
Try again?
I don't think the skeleton's gonna help.
Probably not.
Well, this does not bode well for the level of service we're in store for.
Be reassured.
Everyone must be busy elsewhere.
That's no way to run a business.
Slow service. That means they're making sure everything is perfect.
That's my Marie, always finding that silver lining.
My sincere
Oh.
apologies for both startling you and for making you wait. My attention was needed elsewhere.
He's slow and creepy.
I promise from here on out it will be nothing but silver linings. Welcome to the World's Fair Hotel. Please, sign in here. First time in Chicago, I'm going to hazard a guess and assume you're here to take in the exposition.
The fair, yes, but that's not all. Today is a very special day for us.
Oh, a honeymoon. How very, very lovely.
Perhaps my wife, Mrs. Whitman, would like to sign. Yes.
Well, that's exciting.
Today's the beginning of our honeymoon.
Congratulations. In that case, an upgrade is in order. A honeymoon suite it is.
Oh, well, are the rates that much higher?
I think nothing of it. The same rates as your regular room.
Oh, that's
Upgrade
nice.
is on us. You're our first honeymooners.
How kind. Thank you, Mr.
Holmes. Henry Howard Holmes.
You have a lovely hotel, Mr. Holmes.
Well, thank you very much. I designed and built most of it myself.
You're an architect then?
Architect, designer, builder, doctor, artist. I'm a man of many interests.
Impressive.
Please,
He's like
have
a
look
creepy
around.
Renaissance man.
We have sundries and gifts at the pharmacy counter. I'll take your luggage up to your room and ensure that everything is in order. Just make a note if you decide to purchase anything, and we will add it to your bill.
Thank you, Mr. Holmes. We appreciate it.
The pleasure is all mine.
He's got a skeleton back there. Don't forget that. He's creepy.
Mm-hmm.
Do we want any of this?
Now, what did I forget to bring?
First, pick up out. What is this? Face powder. The story branches in important ways. Oh, okay.
Oh, pardon me, miss.
Careful you. My husband gets awfully cross with men who act fresh.
He sounds like a ripe fellow. How's the marriage going?
Lovely. Thanks for asking.
Well, let's just head up. I'm sure the room is ready.
See anything good over there at the jewelry counter? Anything fancy?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I was gonna say, you just got a ring. How many rings does a girl need on one weekend? Eesh.
Wonder what's in here.
I'm starting to think I've gone and married a thrill seeker. Ferris wheels, forbidden rooms. Are we looking for excitement?
Perhaps.
Nothing but an unfinished room. See what happens when you chase a thrill?
If this is you trying to get out of the Ferris wheel.
I know you won't be denied.
Wait. What's that?
Probably another skeleton.
Don't move.
Another
Okay, so
heartbeat
another
challenge.
heartbeat challenge. Okay. Aha! I did better on that one.
Good job. Now pay attention, the buttons might change. Still right click. Good job.
That was a thrill.
You won't think it's thrilling if we're sleeping on the street after getting kicked out of here. Let's go.
Welcome, newlyweds, to the honeymoon suite.
Ooh, how fancy.
Thank you kindly, Mr. Holmes.
Do enjoy your stay. If you'll excuse me, I have work to return to. I'm sure
so
we'll see each
stiff.
other again soon.
Goodness, this place is fit for a king.
Or my queen.
Oh, you. Kiss this.
That is not very wifely of you.
Hey!
Bullseye!
You asked for it.
Should I be frightened?
If you're smart.
Mercy, mercy! Okay, you win.
This is
Anything
too cute.
broken?
Only my pride. How about a peace offering?
This feels like some sort of treacherous plot.
Not at all. I have a gift for you. Close your eyes and face the mirror.
Aren't you clever and romantic? If I get a pillow to the face, I will sock you right in the kisser.
She's feisty.
Is there a problem?
She is.
No. Open your eyes.
Oh, Jeff, it's lovely. I love it.
Good. Victory is mine. I'll let you have that bath now.
There's a keyhole camera.
Or at least a
Well, not a
peephole.
camera, obviously. 93, but people anyway.
Yeah.
Where's the bathroom? Back then, they kind of shared bathrooms with the whole floor.
I think that might be the door she's trying to get into.
Oh, okay.
It's jammed shut.
Maybe if we put a little weight into it? Open sesame!
Thank you. Why don't you have a shave while I take a quick bath? Then we can reconvene.
I know that word. It's French for something illicit.
Shush. Shave.
I think I forgot to pack my razor and kit.
I'm sure the pharmacy downstairs has them.
Don't be too long in that bath.
Don't
I
you?
kind of like the 5 o'clock shadow. Let him have it. Settle into the hotel and find a shaving kit. Okay, so let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Go that way. It won't let me in. Is this the hotel room that we were? How do you open the doors?
There might not be doors you can open.
Well, okay. I was trying to follow the sign for the lobby. Oh, that was the private thing. Okay. This reminds me of some other game that I
I
watched.
could have sworn this was the way we came up.
What game?
It was like PT, but not. Run!
Oh.
Good God. Marie!
If this turns into ooze or blood, like in Ghostbusters, that's gonna be gross.
Guess you'll just have to find out what happens.
Is that you, darling? Jeff?
No, that's the creepy guy.
Oh, are we playing another game?
Investigate.
Okay, Mr. Sneaky. You can't sneak up on me, Mr. Holmes.
Hello, my
What are
dear.
you doing in here? Jeff!
I don't think he can quite hear you.
Stop! Get away from me!
But I'm not finished yet.
I said get...
Don't fight it. Will only hurt more if you do.
What are you? What have you done?
Calm yourself, sir. It would seem your wife has had an accident. Is there a problem, sir?
Oh.
Marie!
You're wasting your last chance to tell him that you love him.
Marie! Oh.
A place for everything. Everything in its place.
Well, look at this.
Oh, it's wonderful.
Only the best for you, my dear.
Mother would simply die. It's so
I say,
opulent.
good man, do you work here?
Hello. Welcome to the World's Fair Hotel.
Ooh.
And that's the prologue.
Okay.
So that one got into a little bit more of the gore factor without it being like really
It did.
disgusting, but Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, kind of getting a little dipping a toe into some of the things that are a little darker and a little more, blood and guts and gore and things like that before we get into the really, strong nightmare fuel. But how'd you like that one so far?
I like it. I'm intrigued. What happens next? That kind of thing.
Yeah. Well, again, this is just the demo version. This is just the prologue of the full story that again follows that film crew that is kind of exploring a replica of a notorious historical site. I wonder which site that might be. And again, if anybody wants us to do a full playthrough, let us know it down in the comments. Again, it kind of follows in the same vein as all of the other Dark Pictures anthology, where it's kind of that interactive movie where your choices will matter. You'll take on the perspective of other players, not other players, but other characters. And if you do play as a multiplayer, each person will control one of the other people in the frame. Again, all kind of experiencing the story in different ways. So, all right. Well, you survived. You got through the full prologue. Good job. The next one that
And I passed the heartbeat test
you
twice.
did. I was gonna say that you're getting a little better on those controls, so that's a definite improvement. Again, the part of this is not only to desensitize you to the gore and the intensity and things like that, but also to help you learn some of the controls and get a little faster on some of those quick fire challenges type things. So the next few games, not going to be super heavy on the gore necessarily, but definitely we'll start ramping up some of the intensity on things. They're going to be more indie games. These are not indie games that we've been playing for the Dark Pictures, but the next couple are going to be some indie games that we're going to have a lot of fun with, covering all kinds of different scenarios and different environments and things like that. So look forward to that. All right, well, with that wraps up our latest episode of Raven Scary School. Again, you did a great job. You passed with flying colors. Didn't get too spooked. Maybe you got a little surprised there, like, oh my gosh, what's happening? But I didn't see you just cower in fear, so that's good. All right, everybody, catch us tomorrow with our next episode when Raven tackles another little challenge, but this one will be a little more in outer space, so that'll be kind of fun. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you tomorrow. And that's another lesson complete at Raven Scare School. Today, Raven faced her fears head on, tackling whatever horrors came her way, whether within her own mind or with jump scares and horrible beasts coming at her. Whether she overcame the challenge or had a few close calls, every experience is bringing her one step closer to mastering the art of survival horror. We tested Raven on her fear factor, puzzle solving, and survival skills, and I've got to say, she's making some serious progress. But how do you think she did? Let us know what you thought of her performance down in the comments. Next time, Raven won't know what's coming, but the scares will only get more intense as the school curriculum winds on. Will she rise to the occasion, or will the fear finally get the better of her? Only one way to find out. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so you can follow Raven's journey through Scare School. And as always, stay spooky, and we'll catch you next time. Geek out and game on.